boys and girls. Well, we're going to see if air can protect things, if air really does take up space. What we're going to need is a container of water, and I colored mine blue so that you could see the water is really in there. And you're going to need a clear, empty container, like a jar, or maybe a glass, or a plastic cup, but it needs to be see-through so you can see. And you're going to need a dry paper towel. So I have my dry paper towel, I have my jar, and what do you think is inside my jar? Some of you said nothing, but there is something in there. What's in there? You're right, air. Air is a gas that we can't see, but it's taking up space in there. Maybe I need to show you. So we're going to take our paper towel, we're going to scrunch it up, and we're going to put it into our jar. Now you can see my paper towel is in the jar. Now I'm going to put my jar with my paper towel into the container of water, which is our liquid. Some of the air from our jar got pushed out when the solid paper towel went in there and took up space. Now we're going to put our jar into the water, the liquid. What do you think is going to happen to my paper towel when I put it in here? Some of you think my paper towel is going to get wet. Some of you think it might stay dry. Why would it stay dry if I'm putting it in the liquid water? I don't know. Well, let's find out. All right, we're going to put our jar into the water with our paper towel. You can see that our jar has gone into the water and it is touching down at the bottom of the container. And we can see our paper towel is below the level of the water. So it's in the water. And we know that paper towels get wet, right? Yep, we do. If I put a paper towel in the water, it's going to get wet. Unless something is there to protect it. What could be there to protect it? Well, let's find out. The jar came up pretty easily and, oh me, oh my paper towel is perfectly dry. The reason it's dry is because the air that was trapped in the jar was pushing and keeping the water out of the jar. What would happen if I tipped the jar over under the water? Let's find out. We're going to put our dry paper towel back inside the jar. Now, the paper towel is solid and it has pushed out some of the air, but a lot of the air is still in there. And here's our liquid. All right, let's find out if there is air in here. So we're going to push it down. Now the air is trapped in the jar. There's nowhere for it to go. And it's pushing. I can feel it pushing on my hand. And the paper towel is under the water, but it is staying dry. We know that because when we pulled out our jar before and pulled out the paper towel, it was dry. But now, if I let some of the air out, I wonder what will happen. Well, let's find out. I'm going to tip our jar and let some of the air came out. And I noticed a little bit of water went in. So it's replacing the space that the air made. Let's let a little bit more air out. More air came out, so what went in? You're right, liquid. More air came out, now more liquid's gone in. And more air is coming out of our jar, more liquid is going in. It's taking up the space that the air has left behind. And now we know the air is really coming out of there and the water is going in to take up the space that's left behind. And me oh my, yeah, our paper towel is not dry. It is soaking wet. Air came out of our jar and left space for the liquid to go in. So the liquid went in and soaked our paper towel. Wonder what I'm going to do with this. I know. I'll squeeze my solid to get the liquid out. So now it's taking up space in my container again. So air is pretty neat. It's everywhere, and we need it to breathe and help keep that pressure around us. And we can find that pressure and feel that pressure when we blow on a windmill. We created a force with air that created pressure, which caused my windmill to spin. You can make one of these with a pencil and a push pin and a square piece of paper that is cut, and then push all the pieces into the middle. Or you can make a different kind of windmill. This one is a paper plate with little bathroom cups on it. And I can create air pressure to make it spin. Hey, there we go. So this is a paper plate with a push pin stuck into the eraser of a pencil with little bathroom cups that are taped onto my paper plate. And then I can blow it and it will spin. Let me take this out of the way. So, air is there, and thanks goodness it is. It helps take up space, fills up lots of space. See if you can find air and figure out if it's there. There's a lot of rhyming in there.